Example of what daily Scrum facilitation looks like for me and my teams with a 2-week sprint. We start our sprint day 1 with sprint planning, so there's no daily Scrum. Day 2 is Thursday. Hey y'all, we're just at the beginning of the sprint, keeping it casual. What's top of your mind? What's on your plate? Any questions, blockers, or concerns? Anything else come up since sprint planning that we need to go over? Day 3, Friday. Are we on track to meet our sprint goal? And actually, if it's in a chat, I actually list out the sprint goal. If you're developing, when will it be ready for testing? If you're testing, when will it be ready for PO review? Any blockers or impediments? Anything else a teammate needs to know before we go into the weekend? And then I like to add a little fun Friday question, like, where's your favorite vacation? Day 4, Monday. We're still at the beginning of the sprint. Here's the sprint goal. Are we on track? If you're developing or testing, when will you be complete? Any blockers or impediments? Anything else that a teammate needs to know that has come up since we met last Friday? Are you working on anything else that's not on our sprint board? Day 5, Tuesday, asking the same questions about Monday, just anything else come up that we need to be aware of. Day 6, Wednesday, is mid-sprint daily Scrum. At this point, I'm going through the board, ticket by ticket, right to left. What are the things that have been completed? What are the things that are in testing, in code review, in progress? Asking when those things are going to be complete, and are there any risk of them not being complete by the end of the sprint? Then we look at the things that are in to do, which have not been started, and we're already halfway through the sprint, and we ask, do we think we're going to be able to get started and finish these? Do we think we're going to be able to get started on these and maybe not need to finish them? And asking the product owner, are these still a priority? Do we need to remove them from our sprint? Day 7, Thursday, I'm again going through each ticket line by line, asking questions to the developer or quality engineer. Day 8, Friday, going through the sprint goal, going through each ticket line by line to see really where we are with only 3 days left in the sprint. Not only what do we need to know before the weekend, but also what in our sprint is a good candidate to demo in the sprint review on Tuesday, and who wants to do it. Day 9, Monday. 2 days remaining in the sprint. What will not be complete? We're specifically looking at the things in testing because this is when it starts to become a bottleneck, not because of the individuals, but because of coding getting done and moved into testing the last 2 days of the sprint. So I'm asking the people testing, hey, is this manageable? Do you need help? Do you have what you need? Out of everything on the board that's in progress, does anybody have bandwidth that can help work on the things that are in progress? What is a good candidate to demo and who wants to do it? Because we actually have a demo review prep the next morning, so we need to identify who's going to do the demo and what's going to be demoed prior to that. Also, any day that we have a backlog refinement, which sometimes are combined with daily Scrum, sometimes it's separate, we say, hey, do we still need backlog refinement? Are we ready for backlog refinement? Day 10, Tuesday, last day of the sprint. All hands on deck. What can we do to complete the things that we have committed to in our sprint today and ensure that we meet our sprint goal? What is being demoed and who is demoing it? Are you ready to demo? And the last day of a sprint actually includes our sprint review. It's going to be super speedy for a 1-week sprint, and it's going to be a little bit more casual and spread out for a 3 or 4 week sprint. But the vibe here is still going to be the same.